Alright, so boom, check it, bro. We back. But listen, now I just made the God of War video, so if you ain't see that one, check it out. But speaking of God of War, guess what happened? Forsaken got pushed back, not due to it not being done, not due to, the complications. Strategically, bro, is, you know what I'm saying? Bro, is releasing on a later date. You know what I'm saying? So it won't catch, so it won't be overshadowed by God of War. Is what they're saying. You know what I mean? And you might be wondering why I'm titling the video so somewhat negative. But I'm saying I just wanted to make these two things clear, bro. First, do I think the game's done? Probably. It's probably done. Do I think the game's gonna pan out how it should? Maybe. I don't know. Because I was thinking, because between God of War and Forspoken, there looks like the two biggest games that's coming out. Well, God of War is obviously bigger because they got history, but Forsaken looks like the new kid on the block. It has that real, what's that game? Dishonored. It has the real, like, Dishonored, Deathloop type kind of crowd. It looks like, it also has the, Second Son, Infamous vibes too. So like it's like a cross between those, and I think that if the only way this game could fail, obviously, if it's bad. So if it's bad, it has a bunch of glitches, blah blah blah, like Cyberpunk. Even though I like Cyberpunk, but if it come out like Cyberpunk, then you're gonna know that the delay was either to try to hold the game together, or they just lied all together. Now another thing is, does it have enough story to compete with God of War? From the latest trailer, which is the one you're seeing now, it seems to have more story elements, because the first trailer was how you got here. She has the bracelet, the dragons, fighting the monsters, and she apparently went on trial. And then you might have some, and you see some like shots from her, like in her old world, like the normal world that she came from, because she kind of fell through a portal. We see different biome types, like you see right there, you see the rocks, you see the grassy plains, but I don't remember it being open world. You got a city here, like it looks really cool. I don't know if it's open world. If it's sectioned off open world, like / open world, like God of War, the original one, and most likely this new God of War Ragnarok, then it should plan out pretty, it should be evenly paced. It should be pretty panned out. The story for these type of games that have movement and being precise, the story isn't the most important thing, because, bro, there's people still playing Dishonored because of how like the movement system and how the AI works, and how many ways you could kill your enemies. So if the combat is sufficient enough, even if it have a lackluster story, I still think it can hold up. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if it's open world or not. Because if it's open world, then it might have the problem with being too empty. Because it looks like there's a giant world, but you move pretty quickly. All right, so majority of your time will be spent traveling, unless they have waypoints. Which, if it's open world, they gotta have waypoints. It'll be unbearable. You would have to have something that's so fast that waypoints would have to be not even worth the discussion, you know. So if this comes out open world, then it may be lackluster. It may have some problems, but if it's sectioned off and the story's halfway decent and the combat is amazing, then I think then the Forsaken can 100% thrive. Now the problem is that it's also being put on to one market, you know, PS5. That's what I said in my last Forsaken video. It's a cool game, looks amazing, bro. I would love to play, but it's on PS5. You're limiting your crowd. You're limiting your overall sales. Like, I know it's a part of the deal. You probably got more money for having it exclusive on PS5, but your reach will be extremely, like, cut off. You know what I mean? Like, it will be cut off because nobody can play it. Bro, I don't know the stats now, but I'll bet you, right, as this video is released, there's more PS5s being used than PS4. I meant vice versa. There's more PS5s being used than PS4. I can almost guarantee that. You know what I mean? Because it's just it's like, why would you get something I talked about this in my Forsaken video. I might have to make a video versus PS5. Like, I might have to make a video just talking about this, just so I can, you know what I mean? But the overall argument is, there's no games that you can't play on a PS4 that you can play on a PS5. And now this is going to be one of them that you only can play on 5. And I think another one's on 5. A couple of games coming out that's on 5 exclusive, right? But it's like, well, can one game make somebody buy a PS5? If it was God of War, maybe. All right, I can see a lot of people just buying PS5s just to play God of War. They're like, all right, I might as well upgrade and get a cool game, or you can even have it as a bundle. But I'm pretty sure God of War, I would have said something like, I would have remembered me saying that God of War was PS5 exclusive. So I think it's coming to 4. That's all I gotta say, bro. So hopefully it comes out. Hopefully it comes out good. You know, it's whatever, bro. Roll my outro.